किसको देखना है? नमो तस्सा भगवतो अरहतो सम्मा सम्बुद्धस्सा नमो तस्सा भगवतो अरहतो सम्मा सम्बुद्धस्सा नमो तस्सा भगवतो अरहतो सम्मा सम्बुद्धस्सा बुद्धं शरणं गच्छामि धम्मं शरणं गच्छामि Sanghang saranang gacchami Dutiyampi buddhang saranang gacchami Dutiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami Dutiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami Tatiyampi buddhang saranang gacchami Tatiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami Tatiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami. Itipiso bhagava arahang samma sambuddho Vijjacharana sampanno sugato lokavido Anuttaro purisadhamma sarati sattha deva manussanang buddho bhagavati Swakhato bhagavata dhammo sanditiko akaliko Yehi passiko panaiko pacchatang veditabbo vinyuhiti Supatipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Ujupatipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Nyayapatipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Samicipatipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Yadidam chattari purisa yugani atta purisa puggala Esa bhagavato savaka sangho Ahuneyo pahuneyo dakhineyo anjali karaniyo Anuttarang punyang ketang lokasati Evaṃ buddhaṃ sarantānaṃ dhammāṃ saṅghāṃ ca bhikkhavo Bhayaṃ vācaṃ vitattaṃ vā lomahanso nahisati Buddhaṃ dhammaṃ saṅghāṃ namasāmi. To the Perfect One, homage to the Supremely Enlightened One, homage to the Blessed One, homage and gratitude at the holy feet of our most respected teacher, Venerable Dr. Acharya Buddharakkhita, the founder president of Mahabodhi Society of Bangalore. Homage to the Mahasangha, and welcome all the venerable monks and metta and best wishes to all the listeners who are joining with me this evening. I give my hearty greetings and best wishes to each one of you. I hope that you are keeping well and you are safe at your homes, at your place, and I am very fortunate enough that we have another day, another opportunity today to listen the Dhamma, to discuss the Dhamma together. And we have this beautiful evening. So I once again welcome to all of you for this evening Dhamma session. So before we begin the discussion, the Dhamma talk, let us start with meditation. Mm. I just began the session with Buddha Puja, making our mind peaceful and faithful, uh, infusing our mind with devotions. When we recollect the qualities of the Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha, literally our mind is infused with uh, devotion, with faith, with confidence in the Triple Gem, and thereby the mind uh, gets ready for meditation, so to say. Our mind, our mind is preliminary, is prepared now to practice meditation. So this evening we will practice Anapanasati for a while, say about 15 minutes, and at the end of the session, we will do Maitri Bhavana, meditation on universal love. So, so without taking much time, I would ask every one of you, wherever you are, if you are listening this recording, please make yourself comfortable. Take a relaxed posture. Keep your body straight. Keep your back and neck upright. Place your hands on your lap, one upon another. We are going to meditate for some time. And meditation begins with the relaxation of the body. So feel relaxed in your entire body. Your eyes remain closed. Feel relaxed, uncomfortable in your body. Feel lighter and lighter. Loose and relax. Loose and relax. From the top of your head down to the bottom of your feet, feel relaxed in your each and every parts of the body. Now remind yourself that I'm very happy, I'm joyful, I'm fortunate, I'm very lucky that I have this wonderful opportunity to practice meditation together. I have this privilege to sit in meditation and watch my mind. I have this wonderful opportunity to look into my mind and to know myself. Having born as human being, we have got a healthy body and mind. We have all the sensory organs are intact and healthy. We have a healthy eye, ear, nose, tongue, and body, and we have a healthy mind. And we were born in this time when the teachings of the Buddha is available. We are blessed to come in contact with the teachings of Lord Buddha. Feel very happy, very fortunate. And further, we have this opportunity to practice along this way. Now, bring slowly your mind towards your breathing and let go all your thoughts about the past. Let go all your thoughts about the future. Bring all your attention into the present, that is, onto your breath. Focusing your attention at the entrance of your nose. Now start observing your breath. Start observing mindfully the incoming breath and the outgoing breath. As you breathe in, you note mentally this is in breath. As you breathe out, you note this is out breath. Just mentally be aware of each and every single breath as it comes in and goes out. Let, let it be natural and normal breath. Do not try to regulate or control the breath. Today we shall practice the concentration technique based on Anapanasati meditation on breathing. Let go your thoughts. Do not let your mind to jump into the jungles of the past. Don't let your mind to wander into the wilderness of the future. Past and future is just an imagination. The reality is this present moment. So try to stay peacefully in the present and Observe your breath. Due to our habit patterns, the mind often wanders away from the meditation object. The mind may slip away and run after so many thoughts. The mind may chase either the thoughts related with the past or the thoughts related with the future. Hardly it remains in the present moment. This is because we have not trained our mind. So whenever your mind wanders, just establish your mindfulness, and you know that my mind has wandered away and is thinking either about the past or the future. When you accept the reality, then it becomes easier for you to bring back the mind again. When you maintain your awareness, when your mind awakens to the reality, it will come back easily and swiftly, and then you start watching the breath again. Don't get agitated, or don't bother a lot, or don't be upset. Just accept the plain fact. Don't get tensed up in the name of meditation. Well, wandering and roaming here and there. Why can't I control this? Well, you need some time. You have to practice patiently and perseveringly without getting attached too much. To get a healthy body, you won't get it overnight, or it will not come to you quickly. You have to work out, you have to do exercise, you have to feed the body appropriately, you have to give rest to the body, and then you'll get a good and healthy body. Similarly, in the case of mind, you have to take care of your mind. And taking care of the mind is nothing but meditation. Through meditation, you get a healthy mind because meditation gives relaxation to your mind, meditation gives rest, it gives strength to the mind. And meditation gives mental happiness, mental health, and mental peace. Just stay peacefully with your breath. Try to do by yourself. By now, you must be well acquainted with the technique. You know now how to do meditation. Now you practice yourself and know that how long you can maintain this awareness. How long you can keep up your mind with the breath. How long you can maintain this concentration. The more and more you maintain this awareness, the more and more you observe the breath, which means you stay in the present moment. You will see your mind become still and tranquil and quiet. Your mind will be infused with inner happiness and inner joy. Meditation simply means knowing yourself. Knowing yourself means know your mind. Know your mind means know the reality. Meditation means operating the mind. It's a mental operation. Stay peacefully with the breath. Never allow the mind to wander off. Never let the mind to go anywhere except the breath. Very well. You have been doing really very nicely. For quite some time, we did this Anapana Bhavana, and thereby we cultivate concentration of mind, we cultivate calmness and tranquility of mind. And now, with this concentrated mind, with this happy mind, with this mind full of awareness, and with this tranquil mind, let us radiate the thoughts of goodwill, the thoughts of universal love towards oneself and to all living beings. Slowly bring your awareness to the body. Visualize your smiling face. Remember your cheerful and happy face, a joyful face, radiant and bright face. Just imagine. If you find it difficult to remember your face, just imagine the mirror reflection when you stand in front of the mirror and you smile at the mirror, and the mirror reflects and you are happy that time. Similarly, you remember and visualize your own smiling face and give metta at its first place, metta to yourself. May I be happy and peaceful. May I be free from mental and physical suffering. May I be free from illness and sickness, worries and tension and fear and anxiety. May I be free from ignorance. May I develop in the path of Dhamma. May I grow in blessings and be enlightened. May my parents, my teachers, and relatives and friends be well and happy. May they be free from physical and mental suffering. May they grow up in the path of Dhamma and blessings. May they grow in goodness. May they all be liberated. May they all be enlightened. May all my family members, near and dear ones, all the people in my neighborhood, the people in my village or street, people in the city or in my province or state or in my country. In my case, it is Bharata, India. May all beings, all the people in this great country of India, the land of Buddha, may they all be happy and peaceful. May they all be free from physical and mental suffering. May all people in this very land of Buddha be grow on the path of Dhamma and blessings and be liberated. May all people in the entire globe and in the entire universe, millions and billions of beings, innumerable number of beings, spreading in 10 directions in different world system and different planets. visible and invisible, fear and near, far and near, big or small, tiny or very gigantic, or born, already born, or yet to be born. May all living beings be happy and peaceful. May all beings be free from physical and mental suffering. May all beings in the universe, whether live in the water or on the land or in the air, up to the highest point of existence, down to the below, down to the lowest planes of existence. May all beings be liberated. May all beings be happy. May all beings be safe and secure. Sabbe satta sukhino bhavantu. Sabbe satta avirahantu. Abhya pajjahontu. Anigahontu. Sukhi attanang pariharantu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay, you may slowly open your eyes and feel active, feel energetic, feel happy. Okay, so we have done really something good. We practice meditation almost nearly half an hour, and I didn't feel that half an hour is gone. I hope maybe you faced a lot of pain, a lot of thoughts in the mind, but just accept it. At least you tried to do meditation. Over the period of time, when you keep on practicing, when you do practice, sustain practice every day, then you will see the real change within you. You will begins to know what is the benefit of practicing meditation, and you don't even miss single day without meditation. Just like if you miss a meal a day, you feel hungry, you feel that, oh, I have missed something. Similarly, over the period of time, when your practice deepens and when you do it regularly, sustainably, every day you do it, and you will see, even you don't want to miss one day, you will find time for meditation for sure. See, very easy. Meditation is not a very difficult task. And when we think it is very difficult, then we don't get time to practice. Even we don't will to do. So meditation is very simple, very easy to practice. So dear listeners, I hope that you will continue to do at your homes, at anywhere, whether you are at your workplace, you are in the office, or you are even doing some physical work, still you can practice meditation. Okay. So today we will discuss about Dhamma, and we have 20 minutes from now, so we will use this time for discussing Dhamma, as we have been doing since many weeks and many days. So today we will be discussing about a very important topic, that is, what exactly is life? What is the meaning and purpose of life? Okay. So, in fact, this talk I am taking from my teacher. Whatever I learned from my teacher, I'm just sharing with you. It is nothing new. And Dhamma sharing, when we share Dhamma, it's just like the light. When you share a candle, with one candle, we can light up many hundreds and thousands of candles. Dhamma is just like that. Dhamma is light. When we share the Dhamma, then it kindles, it lighten up the path for others. So Bhagavan Buddha, in one of the discourses, one of the sutta, he says, Mahasamuddassa ekameva rasang yadidang lona rasang. So that means Mahasamuddassa ekameva rasang yadidang lona rasang. Similarly, the test, that means the great ocean, the vast ocean have only one test. That is the taste of salty. Lona rasang. Similarly, evameva vimutti rasang, dhamma rasang, dhammameva ekarasam, vimutti rasam. Dhamma, the test of Dhamma is what? That is freedom. This Dhamma, which our Blessed One, out of compassion, out of boundless love and compassion for all sentient beings, he delivers these teachings. And what is the purpose of this Dhamma? Is nothing but freedom from all suffering, all the dukkha. So if the Dhammasa Ekarasang, that is Vimutti Rasang, so in that context, we will now analyze what is that one thing which is very much important in our life. If we try to know what exactly our life, what we should do, what we should know, what is the core and substance of our life. So you see, now to know the test of the ocean, you see, you don't have to travel all over the ocean. You don't travel anywhere or any place. What you just have to do is just take a drop of water and test it. And then you know that is salt. This is salty test. And this vast and, very big ocean, everywhere, any place you go, anywhere you go, and you test it, you will taste the same. Similarly, what is in our life? What you have to know about your life? What is very important thing in your life? What ultimately life boils down to? So if you ask yourself these questions, these inquiries, you will know that life actually, it boils down to only one word, that is action, that is karma. When we understand this karma very well, then we understand our life. So this karma which governs our destiny, this karma which governs our gati, what we would be in the future, will depend on what we are doing now. But what we are now, it is because what we have done in the past. So Buddha says, Kammassa kommi, kamma dayado, kamma bandhu, kamma yoni, kamma patisarano, yang kammang karisanti, kalyanang va papakang va, tassa dayada bhavisanti iti. In one of the desana, one of the discourses, the Blessed One says, Kammassa kommi, kamma dayado. Karma is my destiny. Karma is my inheritance. Karma is my bandhu, my friends and relatives. Karma is my refuge. Whatever action I do, I commit, whether it is wholesome or unwholesome, depending on that actions, tassadayada bhavisyati, that action, that the result of that action will be my destiny, will be the inheritance for the future births, a future life, so to say, a future existence in this very life and in the next life. So, in another aspects from the Dhammapada, if you analyze the very first chapter, in the very first chapter of Yamakavaga, the Buddha says, Ida sochati, pecha sochati, papakari, uvayatta sochati. And then the next katha he says, Ida modati, pecha modati, katapunya uvayatta modati. That means the evildoers, the person who commits wrong actions or evil actions, he suffers here and hereafter. He grieves here and hereafter. And the doer of good, he delights, he rejoices here in this very life and the life hereafter. So it is very clear message that our happiness and misery is not created by anybody else. Don't blame to others, even don't blame to yourself. Just plain and simple fact. Accept that this action which governs our life, this is the very root, very substance of our life. And this action which takes a being, a person from a state of bondage or state of darkness to light. And this action again which takes a person from darkness to darkness. And this action again takes a person from light to darkness. I will explain what does it mean. And finally, this very action, this karma, uplift or take it forward, a being, a person, higher and higher, from light existence, from light to light. So in one of the sutta, Bhagavan says, I will just give an analogy how you see beings actually they are ruled by this law of karma. So in Bhagavan says, Chattarume bhikkhabe puggala santo samvijjamana lokasming. That means, O monks, there are these 4 types of people which are found in this world. Chattarume bhikkhabe puggala. Puggala means types of individuals. In this entire world of millions and billions of people, it can be categorized into 4 types. And the Buddha says, the first category is tamo tama parayano. Tamo here means darkness. A being or an individual going from darkness to darkness. Here, this is through this simile we have to understand. Here darkness means what? And light means what? And then the next types of beings is tamo jyoti parayano, from darkness to light. And then the third type is jyoti tama parayano, from light to darkness. And the final one is jyoti jyoti parayano. So parayana here means a yatra, a heading, a being which is heading towards from one aspect of life to another. And there are two aspects. One is dark phase of life, another one is the light and bright side of life. So there are beings, you see, uh, who are born in a very lower planes of existence. For them, life is so very miserable and pitiful. For them, there is no meaning of life at all. Absolutely miserable life. So for them, life is completely, you see, for them, it can be compared with no light. That means the life is engrossed with darkness. Darkness, darkness from being deprived of the basic things of life. They don't have no money, no power, they don't have no positions, they don't have even the basic necessities. They are living in such a plane, such a place, such a life. There is no way to come out of that. Completely, they are filled with so much of suffering day in and day out. That life is compared with darkness. And where these beings, they even don't get any chance to practice five precepts. For they don't know how to follow the precepts. They don't have any opportunity to listen the Dhamma. They don't have even a chance to offer dana. So that very existence, actually, it is the beings are in darkness. They don't have any chance to come out of that. So Buddha compared with that life is tamo parayano. That means they in this life they are in such a plane of existence, such a life that itself is dark, and when they live like that, when they don't follow the silas, when they don't do kusala karma, very wholesome deeds, then surely they will reborn in such a plane, a miserable plane, where their karma is compatible with that planes of existence. So their gati is surely not in a bright place or brighter existence. You can say they are born in a dark place, plane of existence. So dark and light is the state of mind, you see. So the next, from darkness to light, how a being is heading from darkness to light. For example, a human being, or he or she or anybody, so to say, even though he is born in a very poor family or in a miserable place, deprived from the, you know, deprived from the basic necessities, deprived from all the good things of life, that good place, good food, or good clothing and shelter. But he realized that, well, this, if I am born like this, but I will not live like this. I will change my way of life. I will do as much as wholesome karma in my life, as much as good deeds in my life, by understanding the result of good karma and result of bad karma. He or she changes his course of action, and he put forth efforts. It's not only he thinks like that mentally, but he actually does through his body or speech and mind. Then while he engaged in such a manner, and you will see in this life he is successful. Like in simple term, I can say there are some very poor people, the sons and daughters of, they have come from very poor background, but they really excels in academic field, in intelligence, and they top the IAS exam, or they even top the all India, any kind of service or any job, they excel. And this becomes a very great news. There are many such examples, like the daughter of rickshawala, or daughter of a daughter or son of a very a farmer and poor man. He became the topper of UPSC exam and so on. This is in just in ordinary way. So how that happens? Actually, they really put forth very very uh, strong hard work, and they put forth real effort in their life, and they try to be something different. They don't want to be like that. So they come off very well in their life. And the third example, even though there are some people, they are born in a very happy place, very happy family, surrounded by all the good things in life. But when they misuse and they don't cultivate more goods, more wholesome days in their lives, sooner or later, whatever uh, whatever the collected punya they have, that going to finish, and they will end up in a very poor state, very poor state of existence. There may be some millionaire and billionaires, but when they don't realize that this wealth and money is because of my punya, my good actions, I should use this to accumulate more and more punya in my life. But instead, they misuse that and they use it for some other purpose. And when they do like that, through their own actions, they land up in a very miserable state, and they lose all their wealth and become a pauper or a beggar overnight. There are many such examples in our day-to-day life. So that means that person, he is heading from brighter side of life to a dark side of life. From jyoti tamo parayana, from light to darkness. And the fourth category, they are even more wiser. They are the best among all the four. How? A person or an individual who is so now here is a person who is reborn in a very good family, and he he has all the good things of life in terms of good health, a good family, and lot of wealth, and many other positions, and they have power and influence, so forth, so on and so on and so forth. But they do good things by way of body, speech, and mind. They don't get intoxicated or mad with all the positions and wealth. They use it very wisely. They even cultivate more and more punya, meritorious deeds through body, speech, and mind by performing all the kusala karmas. They strictly follow the silas. They do meditation, and they give dana whenever they have the opportunity. They practice charity and offerings. So that is in that way, their life is heading from light to light. They are progressing in the forward order. They're happy in this life and in the next life too, because in this existence they have collected a lot of punya by using their wealth wisely, appropriately. So that is why the Buddha said, which one is the best? Undoubtedly, the fourth one is the best among all the four types of individual. So, dear listeners, which one you would choose? What do you think? What is your priority? You want to go from darkness to darkness, or you want to go from darkness to light, or you want to go from light to darkness, or from light to lighter, or even um, from bright to brighter path. So all this is just an analogy, examples, very eloquently and very wonderfully explained by the Blessed One, our Supreme Buddha, that how this karma, through our own actions, we determines where we are going, in what directions we are going. So this is the very core and core of life. This is the content of our own life. Life is ultimately our actions, and these actions determines our destiny here and now and hereafter. So actions, how we do and perform, if you just analyze a day, you take a day from your life and from the morning till night, what you just observe your daily routines. Morning you get up, and as soon as you get up, you have your verse, and then you engage yourself some or other way through the body, speech, or mind. Either you do something, either you speak something, either you think mentally. So these in these three doors we commit actions. Whether these actions sometime is wholesome and it becomes unwholesome. And the wholesome actions is good, no problem. You can do as many numbers of wholesome actions. But the other side, the dark side, is the unwholesome factors. You have to let go your unwholesome karmas. You don't have to perform any action with greed, hatred, and ignorance. And then those very actions, if it is performed with lova, with greed, with hatred, dosa, and with ignorance, moha, certainly this will color the mind, this will make the mind impure, and it gets translated through our body, speech, and mind. So this is how we our life is governed and ruled by the actions and the intention behind each and every actions. So be mindful, be careful when you do any actions. Before you do, you think. While you are doing, you think. And after you do, you have to think what I have done. Whether this will bring good for me or good for others. What I'm going to do, it will bring good for me or others, or neither anybody, not to me, nor to anyone. So while you contemplate like this and you train yourself, then you will have a control over your actions, your motivations, and then you will really know what exactly this life, the meaning of your life. So with this, I conclude here today. I will leave it at this because already we have over 1 hour, nearly 1 hour uh, of the session now. We're getting over. So getting close to the time. I would conclude the Dhamma talk today here, and I will now recall upon the blessings of all the Buddha and his noble teachings and his enlightened sense of Sangha members, and I will call upon all the divine beings. May they all bless you and protect you, and may you all enjoy the good health, happiness, and peace of mind in your life. May all of you have able to do this contemplation, which I have just now told you. Just you do by yourself. You don't have to believe me if I'm saying this, or even the Buddha. Lord Buddha said you have to analyze, you have to examine, and if it is beneficial to you, really useful to your life, then you accept it and implement it and get the result from this. So with this, I will now chant the blessings. Sabbitiyo vivajjantu sabbarogo vinassatu mate bhavattu antarayo sukhi digha bhava bhavatu sabba mangalang rakhantu sabba devata sabba buddhanubhavena sada sotti bhavantu te. Bhavatu sabba mangalang rakhantu sabba devata sabba dhammanubhavena sada sotti bhavantu te. Bhavatu sabba mangalang rakhantu sabba devata sabba sanghanubhavena sada sotti bhavantu te. Ichitang patitang tumhang kipameva samijjatu sabbe purento sankapo chando panno raso yata manijoti raso yata avivadana silessa niccang buddha pacaino chattaro dhamma vaddhanti ayuvanno sukhang valanti आयुरारोग्य संपत्ति सग्ग संपत्ति मेव च अथो निब्बान संपत्ति इमिनाते समिज्जतु यथा वारिवः पुरा परिपुरन्ति सागरं एवमेव इतो दिन्नं पेतानं उपकप्पति आकाशत्था च भूमत्था देवनागमहिद्दिका पुण्यन्तं अनुमोदित्वा चिरं रक्षन्तु शासनं चिरं रक्षन्तु देशनं चिरं रक्षन्तु मं परम् एतावता च अम्मेहि सम्पदं पुण्यसम्पदं सब्बे देवा अनुमोदन्तु सब्बे भूता अनुमोदन्तु सब्बे सत्तानुमोदन्तु सर्वसम्पत्तिसिद्धिया निब्बानसम्पत्तिसिद्धिया इदन्नो ज्ञातीनां होतु सुखिता होन्तु ज्ञातयो इदन्नो ज्ञातिनां होतु सुखिता होन्तु ज्ञातयो इदन्नो ज्ञातिनां होतु सुखिता होन्तु ज्ञातयो Sabbe buddha balapatta pacchekanan balam arahantanan chatijena rakkang bandhami sabbaso sabbe dhamma balapatta ariya sacchanan chayang balang dhamma jakka satijena rakkang bandhami sabbaso sabbe sangha balapatta vimuttanan chayang balang sasanang satijena Rakhang bandhami sabbaso. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Let us share all the merits. I share all the punya which we have accumulated from today's Dhamma session. May you all be well and happy. May your life be surrounded with wisdom and well-being. May all of you grow on the path of Dhamma and blessings in your life. With this, I wish everyone safe and health, good health, and we will meet next time. Namo Buddhaya. Thank you very much.